Good evening and welcome. My name is Mrs. Beatrice and I'm the music teacher at Forest View Elementary School. Tonight our concert features our kindergarten, first and second graders who are pretty darn awesome. I definitely enjoy working with them. They're a great group of students. Tonight they're going to sing for you a musical called Bob Humbug the Christmas Grump. And we're going to get started, so we ask that everyone please has a seat. Thank you very much.
Once upon a Christmas time in Santa's workshop, Santa's helpers were very busy making the last groups of toys.
All the toys have to be ready in 2 days, Charlie Checker, the chief helper, said Charlie Checker, the chief helper.
Their happy helpers painting smiles on dolls' faces, and happy helpers decorating music boxes. But not all of Santa's helpers were happy at Christmas time. There was one very grumpy, grouchy, very unpleasant helper named Bob Humbug.
Bob never had a smile on his face. Instead, he had a frown and scowled and made achy faces.
Everyone called him Bob Humbug the Christmas Grump.
From
Bob Humbug hated his job because he was in charge of the broken toy dump. His job was to collect the broken toys and put them in the dump.
He collected the dolls with broken arms, trains with broken wheels, balls that didn't bounce, and picture books with torn pages.
All of this ended up in the broken toy dump. As by the dump, Sally looking at all the toys that would not be loved. And he became grumpy, grouchy, and very unpleasant. Just as all the helpers were working their fastest, all the toy machines in the back room stopped. The helpers jumped under things and over things to try to cover the problem. Finally, Charlie Checker announced, "Helpers, the machines have stopped. I could not find what is wrong. I'm afraid we cannot make any more toys. You may all go home and I will tell Santa the bad news." Everybody left except Bob Humbug. He was still looking sadly at his dump. Thinking that the room was empty, a little mouse crept into the workshop. She was crying and sobbing. "This is my fault," said Mia the mouse. "I was running from Carter the cat and I pulled a white wire loose." "Out," creaked Carter the cat. "This is my fault too. If I hadn't been chasing Minnie the mouse, this wouldn't all have happened." The cat and the mouse cried together. Carter and Mia took all the toys out of the broken toy dump.
They took paint, hammers, nail, glue, needles, and thread from the shelf.
They fixed the dock. They fixed the tree. They repaired the books. They hammered, glued, and sewed until all the broken toys were fixed. Many hours later, they each fell into a happy sleep. In the morning, Charlie Checker came in the workshop. When he saw Grumpy Bob Humbug sleeping and smiling, he could not believe that. They called all the helpers to come see the smile on Bob's face. Bob woke to find Santa's helper smiling at him. They all clapped. Bob did not understand why. The helpers gave him a big hug. the noise will Carter and Mia.
They remembered the work they had done.
They pointed happily at the toys they had repaired. The helpers said ooh and ah. They clapped and they clapped some more. They all knew there would be enough presents for girls and boys. Everyone shouted hooray. Everyone learned something that day. Charlie Checker and the helpers learned that broken toys should be fixed instead of thrown away. They put Bob Humbug in charge of fixing broken toys that made him smile every Christmas. Bob Humbug learned that when you do something nice for other people, you feel happy, and that made him smile all year.
Carter the cat and Minnie the mouse learned that chasing should be done outside, and that made him a little cooler.
That is our happy end for our Christmas tale. Everyone wishes you a Merry Christmas filled with love, laughter, music.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. A great performance by our kindergarten through second graders. Give them one more big round of applause. We have a wonderful, I'd like to thank Mrs. Beatrice, our music teacher. If you could give her a great round of applause for all of her hard work and efforts. You know, it's always a special moment as we get up here, and as you can hear students, you can hear how excited they are. As they walk in, I tell you, we ran through probably one of our best auditions this morning. Perfection. They get in front of the lights, and the show was on, baby. I don't know if they could see you or not, but they were sure waving like they could. So thank you for coming out this evening and supporting your child or family member or friend. It's always great to see everyone, and we welcome you and wish you a great evening. Thank you again. And at the end of the show, if it's your first time, we will take all of the kids back to the music room, and you can get in line, and we'll hand off one kid at a time as you come to the door to make sure we get the students in your hand. So thank you.